Hello and welcome. My name is Anil Patel and we are going to show installation of Oracle SQL Developer. So Oracle SQL Developer is a tool, GUI tool to connect with the database, and once we connect Oracle SQL Developer with the database, Oracle database, we can easily work with the database. We can write select query, we can insert the data, delete, we can run all operations. So not only Oracle SQL Developer, we have so many tools in market, like one of the popular tool like dweaver, dvisualizer, and we have some tools I'll show in screen. So just simply type database GUI tools, and these all are popular tools. Okay, and Toad, I was forgetting the name of tool, Toad. So depend on the organizations, we are using different tools, and the purpose of all tools are the same: to connect with the database and run the query. So we have dforge Studio for MySQL, then MySQL Workbench, PHP MyAdmin, Hedi SQL, Toad. Toad is one of the very popular and famous GUI tool for database connectivity. Okay, so let's get started for Oracle SQL Developer. So simply in Google search, write Oracle SQL Developer. Then in top of the Google search, we'll get SQL Developer Oracle, or this Oracle SQL Developer 19.2.1 download. Click on this, and hope you have created account in oracle.com. Then I would recommend to download Windows 64-bit with JDK 8, because this tool, like whether we have Oracle database or Oracle SQL Developer, so we need JDK to run these softwares. So the size of Oracle SQL Developer is 490 MB. I will share this link in description box, so you can easily get into this. So click on download and understand the review and accept the license agreement. Click on download. So I have already downloaded. Now I will go to software location, then simply right click and unzip the software. And the best part of Oracle SQL Developer is that we no need to do any installation. Simply there is a one file, and that we have to make a shortcut in desktop, or we can pin into a taskbar of the system. And after pin or make shortcut, please don't delete this software. If you will delete this software or setup file, you will not able to use Oracle SQL Developer. So okay, so we have simply unzipped, and I would recommend and I would suggest to keep this SQL Developer folder inside the C drive, so we will not delete that file. So okay, so we can see second last application. So simply we have to right click and click on send, and we can send create a shortcut in desktop or pin to taskbar, whatever is okay. So I'll click on desktop create shortcut, as well as we'll click on pin to taskbar. So it will always in our taskbar. Okay, then we'll close this. And now here in desktop we have a SQL developer shortcut. So simply double click and wait for a few moments. Okay, now Oracle SQL developer is being opened. Okay, so whatever software we have, whatever database we have installed, so some few information. So because when we install database in our local system, means our laptop, so we can use host name localhost or whatever the computer name. And for Oracle database 11g-xe, the by default SID is XE, and port number 1521 for Oracle database. So these are the information which we will enter. So host name, we can put localhost. SID we'll put XE, that is standard in this case, and then port number ORCL. And password, we must always remember the password which we have entered during the installation of the Oracle database. So username, we can put system, and password I have used welcome1. Okay, now so let's make connection. So we'll click on green color plus icon just below the file menu. Then here a connection name, we can give any connection name. So and username means users inside the Oracle database. So here I'll put system, and password I have entered password welcome1 during the installation. And whatever you have entered the password during installation, please use your password. So I'm entering the password, then click on save password. Then we have host name localhost, so here you can type localhost, port number 1521, SID is XE, then click on test. And if you are getting some error in this, then also I will explain that how to correct that error. So click on test, it's success in my database, so we'll click on connect. Okay, so finally we have connected with the database. And here we have multiple user schema. For more details about the user schema, basic database concept, basic database terminology, please keep watching upcoming YouTube videos in this channel. So here we have some useful database users like HR. HR is sufficient. So inside HR we have multiple tables. So here we have tables, view, indexes, packages. There are multiple things. Okay, now friends, if you are facing some difficulty, suppose if you are entering all the information correct, but you are getting some error, so what you have to do in that case, simply go to C drive or where you have installed database. So I have installed this Oracle database in C drive, and this is the Oracle XE folder. Inside this we have app, then Oracle, then products, then just follow the path. Then here it's network, then admin. Here we have these three files, listener, SQLnet, TNS names. So when we are working for industry, and so there we have different team like DBA team team of 5 or 10 members. They are always working to ensure database up and running. But when we are learning database and we are installing database in our system, then we are only administrator, we are developer, we are DBA, we are network admin, we are playing the responsibility of each and every team. So okay, now click on listener. So right click and click on listener and click on edit. So always open this in Notepad plus Notepad, not Notepad plus plus. So here simply open this listener file and SID name. Where is SID name? So in this place, this is by default like PLS ext proc. So here in this place simply replace with XE. So how many places you will get SID name equal to, you have to press XE. Okay, so only 2 places I have added, because in 2 places I can see SID name. So SID name equal to XE. Then we will save it. Okay, then again go to TNS names, right click and click on edit. And here as well, if service name or SID name both are same. And again host name. So here this is the by default laptop name or system name. Here also we can write local host if we are facing some difficulty. So host means system where we have installed a database or any software. And here again SID equal to XE, SID is equal to XE. So these are listener and TNS files are very important file in database. In organizations only DBA team has access of all these files. Okay, now I have simply saved it and restart the system, and you will not get any error. So thank you for watching this video. Hope this video is useful for you. If you have liked this channel, so please hit on like button and subscribe the channel to keep watching more useful videos to work in IT industry and to grow in your career. Thank you.